Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everybody's doing okay and that you've all settled back into school since half term, and of course that you had a really nice half term break. So we're encouraged to now, the last half term before the summer holidays. And of course, this is usually the half term where there's lots of exciting events that happen, like Sports Day. This was meant to be our first house festival this year, with drama, dance and music all being celebrated, and lots of trips going on. And I'm really sorry that, of course, because of the situation going on around the world, we can't do those things at the moment. But don't worry, they'll be back next year bigger than and better than ever. And in fact, your teachers are also looking at things that we can do perhaps earlier in the year to make sure that you don't have to wait too long for all of those things to happen. I know, for example, that some of you were expecting to have performed Alice in Wonderland by now, and we're going to try and get that in as soon as possible. One thing that we will still be doing, though, as much as we possibly can, is awarding prizes to all of you who have been excelling this year in certain areas. So most of you will know every year we have our prize giving, and people who have perhaps had the best achievement in certain subjects, made the most progress, helped their house team the most, or being kind and friendly every day, attended school every day. There's loads and loads of prizes. Whilst we won't be able to give them to you in person this year, we are still awarding those. So in the last week of term, you might receive an email from myself with a little video attached from myself and Mr. Hannah congratulating you, and also a certificate in the post. So keep working really hard on the remote learning, because your teachers at the moment are deciding who should win those prizes. And obviously we can't give them to everyone, even though we'd love to. So keep working hard, and maybe you'll be lucky and get a prize in the post in that final week of term. So good luck. Year 12, if you're listening to this video, thank you. You've had your first week of the formal live lesson timetable, and most of you have turned up to all the lessons every day, which is brilliant. And I've heard wonderful things about how well you're getting engaged and getting used to using video conferencing. Keep going with it. We all feel this is the best way to support you over the next few weeks. Year R1 and 6, some of you are in school today, so you might be coming home after a first day back in school since March and now watching this video. And if you are, I hope you had a really lovely day. It was so brilliant to see you this morning, and I've been and walking around school as well, just hearing and seeing you learning again. It was absolutely fantastic. You might have felt a bit nervous. I know I could see in some of your faces that you were. New teachers, not knowing where to go, your classroom's looking very different. But I hope you've gone home today feeling a lot happier and ready for tomorrow. If you're in years R1 or 6 and are still at home at the moment, that's absolutely fine as well. And there's quite a few of you that are. And I'm hoping that you've managed to get on with your remote learning today. And don't worry, we will still keep in touch with you as much as we have before. Year 10. Next week is the first time that some of you will be coming in, and we're looking forward to seeing you all. But please keep going. Most of your work will still be online, and we'll just be touching base with you once a week just to check in and see that you're keeping on top of things. And of course, for the rest of the school, you are still at home, and we are very aware of that. We have over 1,000 pupils in the school, and nearly 900 of you are still working from home. I've come home today after being in school all day, and I'm back working in my home office. And you know, if you're anything like me, you're probably getting a bit sick of it now and wanting a change of scene. Keep going. We know how difficult it is, but we also really appreciate the work that you're doing, and I'm absolutely loving all of the photos that I'm still receiving. I've emailed your parents today, just to give them a little update and a hello, but on Friday I'll email them again, and I really hope to be able to share with them lots of photos of your remote learning, as well as some of the work that's going on in school now. So please do send photos into school so that I can share those with everyone. I've been really busy over the last few weeks, not just preparing the school for opening its doors to more pupils, but keeping going with the remote school, planning for next year, the calendar, all of the exciting events that we want to make sure that we can get going again, And of course, very importantly for our year 11 and year 13 pupils, finalising our suggested grades that we'll be submitting to the exam boards. It's been a very strange experience doing that, because obviously we know you very well, and we know how you did in your mocks, and we know how you're working in school, but none of us have a crystal ball, and none of us know exactly what would have happened in those exams. But I promise you that a lot of people have been working on this, and we've done our absolute best to make sure that on our suggestions you get the grades you absolutely deserve. It's not down to us in the end. We send these off to the exam board, and then they do lots and lots of statistical analysis. And in the end, results day will be a big surprise to us all, as it always is. But we've nearly finished our part in the process. It's not been easy, and I'm sure it's even harder for you. You would have been sat doing your exams right now, and I'm sure that's very strange for you. But you've nearly got to the summer, when you would have had the summer holiday anyway, and we look forward to seeing you all on results day, where it will be as exciting as ever, because none of us quite know what's going to be in those envelopes. So keep going, everyone. It's lovely to speak to you all, and it was even more lovely to see some of you. I'm very sorry to those of you that are at home that want to be in, but of course your year groups can't be yet. And as ever, we just wait to hear what happens across the country and what the government advises to do next. And we will make sure that everything we do, we keep you as safe and as focused and supported as possible. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.